Merry Meetle. So Chook Run, this will be a quicker vlog. So I really do like the shape of this, but I don't feel this is enough space even for two hens to be content and happy. Now the same thing goes, the water will come in through that face over there on the opposite side when it's raining hard, so they will also be getting a roller blind treatment, so water just doesn't come flushing in. I might even do something like a awning like that. I'm not quite sure yet. I've got a few ideas, but I just need to get the ducks done first because I've got newbies coming. Everything in here will stand for now. But once I've got that ducky run done and this hardware clothed so nothing can get in there, the next thing for me to do is a new red house. And I've got a few ideas for that too, including making it out of metal so it doesn't come apart. Wood is going to come apart, doesn't matter what grade and quality it is, just from the wet, constant wet. So if you can do metal, it's going to be easier, which is why I've gone for making a metal frame. And oh shit, whilst I'm on there, I'm actually going to be creating or building some structural ballast that will actually increase in strength when there's weight on the top. And I've got a few longhouse ballast ideas. I'm just playing around with joinery and I'll be inserting those to reinforce those center beams should there be any weight during the winter with rain. But back to the Chook Run. So what I'm actually thinking of doing is actually doing a white picket fence all around their run with a little bit of a with a mesh roofing, but it would just be big enough for them to go into, but just to give them protection from anything flying out. So they can come outside here, scratch around, but without having predators, because at the moment I'm letting them out here when I'm around so I can keep an eye on things. I would not let them do that if I'm not around, just in case something above sees, oh, dinner, you know. Poor thing. I've just got scraps of hardware cloth and mesh here because this is originally was facing the chook house, so it's got an opening. I'll have more hardware cloth, chicken wire, when I've got this hardware cloth coming possibly tomorrow or Monday, and I'll actually just close this off temporarily until I get the next batch of hardware cloth, and then I'll do this all hardware cloth. So the same thing as a duck run, hardware cloth flushed all over, including the roofing. I'll have to remove the tarp, re-tarp it again, which is fine. I've got a tarp on here temporarily, and whilst I'm on that, I'm actually going to do a plastic covering, vinyl covering, like a window on here. But I'm thinking of actually doing a bamboo blind that just rolls down so that nothing can see in and they can't see out, especially on that side. Because on that far end, that's when where the cat jumps on the roof, and I've put some mesh over there for now. I've got to secure it better, but they're already spooked, so they're not using the full run because of that. If I put that roller down there, covering that entire wall, they won't see that and they're going to feel more secure. So anyway, back to here. So hardware cloth on the roof. The tarp will be removed, put back on after the hardware cloth, but I'm also going to do bamboo blinds on the outside because it looks pretty, but also creates a little bit of extra weight and warmth. The chooks are sensitive to the cold, not like ducks. Ducks are literally mud puppies. I'm getting more bricks to plant all around the edge, all the way. My poor hot mitt needs a good water. All the way around. However, the most important thing for me, before April's ended, everything will be secure with hardware cloth and no chicken wire anywhere, thank Odin. But the next big thing for me to do is actually buy the metal materials to create their new house. Now, there's no point me doing the planter edging all around if I haven't done their house yet. So I'm going to do the house. I've got a few ideas and I'll share when I've decided what I'm going to do. I'm even thinking of making a red house like this, but one that is high enough for me to walk in, so I can actually literally stand in front of their sleep boxes inside the enclosed house. But if I do that, I'll be adding vents, so there's airway throughout the night of sleeping. You don't want condensation that's asking for trouble in a roosting house for the chooks. And with that too, if I'm doing that, I've got basically 8 planter bricks there that's resting on. That will free up 8 bricks. So that is the plans for the chookies. Oh, and the other thing I'll be making as well, especially come spring, but before spring, I actually want to start utilising my chooks in the garden as part of permaculture principles, but also in their happiness. I don't want them staying in a 4-metre square run in their bed, beyond just coming out here. So I'm actually going to create a tractor that I can take over a lot of different terrain to take them to different parts of the yard with a portable, collapsible, low height run, so they can have a new patch of dirt to dig. These guys dig. You want to rip through weeds and grass and plant and crap, the chooks will do it. Those nails are fantastic. Ducks won't do that. They'll eat the weeds for you, but they won't dig like a chook can. This is why I have to keep my chooks enclosed, because I'll have no plants. They'll be gone in like 10 minutes, the plants, if I'm not watching especially. They literally go to the root ball and rip up the plant, which is great. I mean, you save yourself. I had this all planted up here, and just in one day they've dug it all up, which is what I wanted. I want all this dug up. So I come outside for a bit doing things, and then I let them out so I can keep an eye, and they do their stuff. They do what chooks do. So I want to utilise that natural behaviour to help in the gardening. I'm disabled, so working with animals that you let them do what they do, and it benefits the garden without even trying. It's a win-win situation. Even if they didn't have any benefit like that, I'd still have them because I love the animals. But if you can find win-wins like that, I think it just makes life easier for everyone, for them and us, or each other. We do this with each other. So that is the plans for the chook run. So the mesh will definitely be replaced, especially on that side. And then not long after, I'll have enough hardware cloth extra to do entirely the chook run, roof, side, door, because again the gap between the door frame and the run is an entry point for the sparrows. And then also again hardware cloth skirts all around the outside. Then I'll be doing I'll be putting a blind there, and then I'll be on the front face. But it's nice for them to see the ducks playing. They love watching the ducks. The ducks actually like watching them too sometimes. Then I'll be doing the new bed, the new roosting house for them. And then once I've done that, then I can finish doing the scaping on the outside here, the white picket fence, and then I'll be to the point of doing a tractor. Now that said, once I've done the hardware cloth in here, I'm actually going to create some sort of stairwell going around the outside edges of this run. I would like my chooks, to have the ability. Hello puppies! I know soon. I'm going to take you into the bath and do some rehab soon. Yeah, puppy. Poor girl. I would like my chooks to have the ability to get up here and sit on a ledge and watch everything around them. Yeah? So I'm actually thinking of building a stairwell going all the way up, like that, on the outside. On the outer edge, the inner edge, of the actual run. And I think that's also going to add to their happiness and ability to watch and see a bigger world. while they're safe and in an enclosed one. You know what I mean? So I think it's important to have the happiness as part of the health of your animals. If they feel contained and trapped and they're limited in what they do naturally, I think it actually does increase the risk of being sick. Everyone, human as well, when we're stressed, when we're unhappy, it's usually when we get sick or come down with something. And that's because, she's jumped up there. I made a little tiny seat there for her to jump up. You see? You go, oh! I got to secure it down a little bit, huh? Was that fun? Buffy's like, I'm not sure, because I put a thing of noodles there for her, and she did. She took the bait. So I think that will be fun, because I was thinking originally of making some sort of tree house in there, like a naked branch. I still will probably do that. I just like having a lot of options for them to climb, and because remember, chooks, they roost. In Asia, they go and hide in the trees. They climb and hide in the trees, especially their more older cousins that they come from. These are more domesticated, but wild chickens, the gallas, they actually go and roost up in trees. So to mimic what nature would give them naturally, even if they've been domesticated, it adds a level of happiness. This is a crabapple island bed. I've got to do this bedding. I've got to got about a third away of the garden bed design. Got to revamp it, do it again, repot the crabapple as she dies back for winter. As I've got to repot all my trees. Oh, it's a pain in the ass doing that. But anyway, I'm going to do this. So the chooks basically have this beautiful view of this garden as well, the pond. Makes me happy seeing my animals happy. Hey! Bop, 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 bop. Oh, Freya. Bop, bop, bop. Are we bopping our heads? Oh, Bella, here we go. Sassy pants. But anyway, that's it from me. That's an update on the chook run and roosting house plans. And this is my bedroom window, and this is what I can see when I look out my bedroom window, the chook roosting, and I like that. If I hear anything, I can come straight outside. I like to sleep with my birds within earshot. They're my babies. So anyway, that's it from me and the feathers. Hey, freak. Oh, wings. I'm gonna scoop up Suna now so I can take her into her warm bath for some physical rehab, and we've got some medication waiting for her. And when I get her in the bath, I'm going to go and bring some noodles out here for everybody. Oh, did I close that? Oh, I better open it. For him. Yes, Bridget. Now I've got to open this up. I closed it. Yeah, I got distracted talking. You know your mum's a yabbermouth. No, whee! Duckies. Oh, quackers. Oh, Bella. Oh. You coming? Hello. Duckies. Oh, quack, quack. Look out. Oh. What's he? What's over here? They're so funny. Anyway, I gotta go pick up Suna. Poor puppy. When she's had a 2-week course of anti-inflammatories and we've got the swelling down on that hock, I'll be making her a prosthetic for that leg, and we'll get there. Make life a little bit easier for her. Bless the bee and Mary Part. Yeah, say goodbye to the chubbies. Yeah, say goodbye to the chubbies. Oh, duck bums. Look at the duck butts. Whee! Oh, Suna, my poor honey bunny. I'm going to go pick you up now. Let me go get my apron.